Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to have some Division 20 ranked online gameplay in the middleweight division using none other than Cannonier, and he might be the dark horse of this division, especially online. He's just so good, he's striking, and if you're a leg kicker like myself, he's just amazing to use. And in this gameplay we're going to be coming up against an Izzy, so another striker versus striker matchup. And on screen now you're going to see my record of me getting into Division 20. I think it was 69 wins to 81 losses, so it's a better record than last season, and the season before that it's my best record so far, I think, getting into Division 20. So I think we could have got there a lot sooner. It's just I kept getting a lot of disconnects and rage quits, which isn't ideal. And quickly, just before we get into the gameplay, I just want to say thank you for the support recently on the channel. I think I hit 40 subscribers at the time of recording this, so I'm very grateful, and I'm very grateful for everyone that comments, because I like knowing that my videos are helping you guys and making videos that you guys actually want to see. So if there is anything you'd like to see, please let me know and I'll get those videos out. So as you can see, fight started off, and the Izzy I'm fighting is controlled in the center of the octagon using leg kicks, which is exactly what I do. And as you can see, I'm going to start using some leg kicks on my own. And Jared, he felt really good. I've been using him quite a bit, I just haven't had any good gameplays with him. I get a lot of rage quits, so I don't really like uploading rage quits unless it's after I get the finish, because that way at least you guys get to see a finish. But yeah, I get a lot of rage quits for using him. So as you can see, we're having a very leg kick dominant battle here. And I've checked already a few of his leg kicks, which is good, because I don't know if he has the still checks perk, but it just feels like he does whenever I use him, because whenever I start checking these leg kicks, my opponent's legs just go completely. And it's the first round, so I want to mitigate the power Izzy has. I mean, I know he doesn't have the best punch power, but because of his speed when he clips you, even though he doesn't have the greatest punch power, it does a lot of damage. So by attacking the base, attacking his legs, which is the foundation, I'm going to reduce that power significantly. And as you can see, I'm being very calm, very cautious, and again, it's very leg kick dominant. That's exactly what I'm looking to do, because I know once I work the legs, I can work the head, and then I can switch and flow between the two, and it'll make it very difficult for my opponent to get a grasp of what I'm doing. So as you can see, it went from, at the start, Izzy controlled in the center of the octagon, to now myself controlling it. And that's exactly what you want to do if you're the striker, especially if you're against a grappler, which in this case I'm not. Is you want to look to control the center of the octagon. You want to dictate the pace the fight goes at, and the only time I back off is if I'm in trouble, or if my opponent's trying to do a flurry of strikes. So I back away, let them have that initial flurry, and then I reapproach it from a different angle. And it's important to reset. And as you can see, we're just slowly taking over this fight now. In the first round, we've got a stun to the body, a stun to the head, and a stun to the leg. So the three areas you can get stuns in, we've got stuns in. So ideally it's a perfect round. My stamina's looking not the greatest, to be honest with you, but we'll see what it's like when we start round 2. I mean, it's been a pretty high volume round, but we have done damage, so it's important that if you're going to be a high volume fighter, that you're doing enough damage to justify being a high volume fighter. Because if you're just going out all guns blazing but you're not getting any damage off, your opponent's going to have, 1, the stamina advantage, and 2, their health's going to be the exact same. So really you're putting yourself at a disadvantage for the later rounds, especially in these higher divisions, when more likely or not it's constantly going to be a 5-round fight. So if you are a high volume player, like for instance use Colby Covington, just make sure you're getting off that output, getting off that damage. So as you can see, a pretty dominant first round, and you know, it's just setting things up for the second, really, because that round was so dominant. Unless my opponent drastically changes something, comes out and looks to wrestle maybe, or integrate the clinch more, which is something a lot of people don't use with Izzy, is clinch. And unfortunately I found out the other day that he has the clinch submission. I actually lost to a guy that's in the top 100 through it, a guy called UFC 4 Cheeser. Yeah, I lost to him because I didn't really realise Izzy had it. So yeah, if you clinch with Izzy, you got the submission, which I'd rather you wouldn't use, but I was mainly talking about how good his knees are. So yeah, as you can see, we started out, his legs gone, and we go for a head kick there just to mix it up, and we're attacking the leg again, and my opponent here really needs to be switching stance. As a Division 18 player, he should know that, but maybe he just doesn't feel comfortable fighting out of the other stance. And as you can see, he's really trying to get one of these question mark kicks on me, looking for a bigger shot to potentially change the fight. So I'm just staying out of range, and I'm being very smart. See, when I go to the body, I know he's going to throw the uppercut, so I limit how many times I go to the body. And as you can see, it's just pure domination here, and I didn't want to get on top. I wanted to finish the fight on the feet. So as you can see, I instantly got back up, and we've trapped my opponent here. And this is the benefit of controlling the center of the octagon. I'm dictating where my opponent can and can't go. I'm controlling the range, and even though Izzy has the reach on me, it just feels like I've got the reach because I'm going in and out of the pocket. So I'm going from the kickboxing reach straight into the boxing, and it's mixing in very well. And my opponent's he's having a hard time adjusting to that. So as you can see, he's really trying to be the aggressor. He's really looking for that big shot, but I'm just remaining calm. I know I've done enough damage. Work the body. Beautiful knee in there. Beautiful knee again. You know, I'm telling you, knees do a lot of damage. A lot of people don't use them enough, but knees, oh my god, if you time it correctly, you can even get the little flash knockdowns from it. And as you can see, I've gone back to the knee because I know it's working. Go back to the body, and I've really drained my opponent's stamina here. Obviously, you can tell by the posture. I can't see what his stamina is, but I know for a fact it's very, very low. And yeah, as you can see, my opponent's just run out of ideas here, and we get the finish there. So that was the fight with Jared. It's a shame it wasn't against the grapple. Obviously, striker v striker, so it's a bit more in favour because I'm not going to get wrestled. But even against wrestlers, he's very good. Obviously, off his back, he's not the greatest. On top, he's okay. So you really want to keep the fight on the feet. But this is exactly how I use him even against wrestlers. Control the centre of the octagon, dictate the pace, throw a lot of leg kicks. And I'm a bit less high volume. I'm a bit more technical in other fights. But once I get a grasp of how I can dominate the fight, I just do it. I'm not going to switch the game plan. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So yeah, that's the video for today. Please like, comment and subscribe if you liked what you saw, and thank you for watching the video. I'll see you next time.